Hello everyone, today we're counting down the top 5 most dangerous animals in the United States. And trust me, some of these creatures are way closer to your backyard than you might think. From silent predators lurking in the water to unexpected killers hiding in plain sight. These animals have earned their spot on this list for one reason. They're responsible for some of the most shocking encounters in the wild. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's jump into the danger zone. Black bears are usually shy and avoid humans, but when food is involved, the game changes. These animals have an incredible sense of smell, and once they associate humans with easy meals, garbage, campsites, outdoor pet food, they can become bold, persistent, and occasionally aggressive. Most attacks happen because humans surprise a bear. A mother bear is protecting her cubs. A bear is habituated to human food and loses its fear. Someone tries to approach for photos. Don't do that. While black bear attacks are rare compared to other wildlife encounters, they're strong enough to break into cars, tear off doors, and overpower a person if they feel threatened. They're the most common bear species in North America, with over 500,000 living across the United States. Black bears can run up to 30 miles per hour. They're excellent climbers, often scaling a tree in just a couple of seconds. A black bear's sense of smell is 7 times stronger than a bloodhound's. They're mostly omnivores, eating everything from berries to insects to the occasional deer fawn. Many black bears hibernate for up to 7 months. Depending on the region, cubs can climb trees almost immediately after birth to escape danger. The American bison. Now let's be clear, bison aren't evil. They're not plotting against the USA. And they don't wake up every morning choosing violence. But they can be dangerous to humans and property when people underestimate them. They can run 35 miles per hour. That's faster than Usain Bolt and a lot heavier. If you get too close, you won't outrun one. You'll get outlaunched. Most people think they're slow and clumsy. Nope. They can spin, turn, and accelerate in an instant, which is why tourists at national parks get surprise charged every single year. They weigh up to 2,000 pounds. Imagine a car hitting you, except the car is alive and angry. Bison don't play around when it comes to calves or the herd. If you get between a mama bison and her baby, you might as well start writing your own obituary. In places like Yellowstone, most animal-related injuries do not come from bears or wolves, but from people getting too close to bison for selfies. The Arizona bark scorpion isn't your average backyard bug. It's actually the most venomous scorpion in North America. Its sting can cause intense symptoms. Think severe pain, muscle twitching, difficulty breathing, tingling sensations, and in rare cases, life-threatening reactions. And here's the kicker. They can climb almost anything, including walls, trees, and even ceilings. Yup, this is one critter that can literally drop from above. They also love squeezing into homes to escape the desert heat, which makes human encounters a lot more common. These scorpions are all over the US Southwest, especially in Arizona, but also in parts of Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, and even into northern Mexico. If you're in the Phoenix or Tucson area, good luck, you're in prime bark scorpion territory. The western diamondback rattlesnake is responsible for the majority of serious snakebite incidents in the southwestern United States. Not because it's out looking for trouble, but because it's big, common, and perfectly camouflaged in places where humans love to explore. This snake delivers a powerful hemotoxic venom, which means it can destroy tissue, interfere with blood clotting, and cause massive swelling. Untreated bites can lead to permanent damage, or worse. And at up to 4 to 6 feet long, this rattler can deliver a lot of venom. If you're in Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, or even parts of California, you're in western diamondback territory. You'll find them chilling in deserts, rocky canyons, grasslands, even in suburban areas when food is plentiful. Now here's the thing, diamondbacks aren't aggressive by nature, but they are defensive. And that rattle on the tail, that's your early warning system. When they coil up and start buzzing, they're basically saying, "Back up, amigo." Ignore that, and that's when problems happen. Moose cause far more injuries to people in Alaska than bears do. They can run up to 35 miles per hour, and they don't bluff charge like bears. If a moose charges, it means it. They've got hooves sharp enough to crush bone and antlers that can span 6 feet across. And then there's vehicle collisions. Moose car crashes are a serious problem in northern states. Because they're so tall, hitting a moose is like driving into a walking brick wall. The body comes straight into the windshield. Yep, Bambi has a dark side. Now before you picture a deer charging at you like a medieval warhorse, the real danger isn't from aggression. It's from something far more common: car accidents. Every year in the US, deer are involved in over 1 million vehicle collisions, and those accidents cause tens of thousands of injuries and hundreds of deaths. That actually makes deer responsible for more human deaths than any other wild animal in America, by a long shot. And it gets even more intense. Deer collisions cause billions of dollars in property damage annually. Between smashed headlights, totaled cars, insurance hikes, and emergency services, the economic impact is massive. What makes deer such a problem? Well, for starters, white-tailed deer populations have exploded, largely because many of their natural predators disappeared. Combine that with urban expansion, more roads, and deer that wander everywhere, you get one very dangerous mix. And here's the wild part: deer are most active during dawn and dusk, exactly when visibility is low and when people are commuting. That's why fall, especially October and November during mating season, is the peak time for deer vehicle collisions. Alright, that's going to do it for today's countdown of the top 5 most dangerous animals in the USA. I hope you had fun learning about these creatures, because even though they're intimidating, they're also a really cool reminder of how wild our world still is. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, consider subscribing so you don't miss any of our future episodes. Let me know down in the comments which animal surprised you the most, or if there's another creature you think deserves a spot on the list. Take care, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.